Hi there. This is one of my spontaneous talks that I didn't think I'd do today, but on my walk back from the train station, I thought I'm going to talk about this subject a little because it's something that I want to think about, and I'm sure I am not the only one. Have you ever been with friends or people that you see not very often, or even family, where you've really been lost for conversation, where you feel like it's a real effort and a struggle to talk to other people? Now, for the longest time, when this happened to me, I used to have this voice in my head that would tell me, "You're just too self-conscious," or "You have nothing interesting in your head," or it would be, "There's something wrong with you, Kelly," and that was the mantra that I had reoccurring in my head for such a long time. Now, today I was pondering this, and I haven't got a lot of friends, and I'm kind of keeping my life empty of friends at the minute because I want to connect with the right people. And I was thinking about when we are with people and we are struggling for conversation, what should we do? Should we just be silent and look at the wall or look around? Most people would find that really difficult. Most people would find that really hard just to be quiet. Now, I think that space in conversation is a natural thing, and it's not easy for everybody. And sometimes it's impossible. It's something that we can't do. It may be people that we meet from time to time, and we know that we've only got a limited time and we're going to have a conversation. But there's different types of people in this world. There are family, there are people who we meet for specific occasions. It could be work colleagues, or when we meet them, we've got a specific something in common. And you might, like me, had this experience where you go to sort of work functions like Christmas parties or sit down dinners, and you sit there and you feel, oh my God, I've got nothing in common with these people apart from work. And it's a real struggle. And you maybe continue to do this, you continue to join all these events and do what you think you're supposed to do to keep in and feel like you belong. But you get to a point where you just think, well, why am I doing this? I just seem to not really enjoy myself, so I'm just going to stop going to these functions. And we tend to beat ourselves up thinking, well, I don't fit in. But that's okay. It's okay to accept that you don't fit in with these people, that your only connection is work. And that's okay, and it doesn't make you wrong. And the same thing can go for acquaintances too, people that you don't see very often. And when you meet them, it kind of feels a bit strained, like you're really making the effort and really having to try to think about what you're going to say. And you might say, well, I'll just not be friends with those people or not meet up with them. But this is life, and we're going to meet people who we're not going to have really easy conversation with. But we have to learn to accept that not everybody is going to be in our friendship tribe. And I do believe that when you really meet your soul tribe, those people who are really part of your deep soul friendship circle, you have absolutely no problem communicating. You don't have the difficulty with conversation. It's just naturally flowing. I've met a few people like this in my life. My best friend Michael is part of my soul tribe, and it's just really easy with him. I don't have to worry about pauses in conversation. We enjoy space together. We have things to talk about, and sometimes we don't, and we're both okay with that. And I had somebody who was a friend of mine who's not really able to be in my friendship circle at this time. And that was really easy. That was a really easy friendship too. But sometimes you've just got to accept that you haven't got your friendship tribe with you at this time. It doesn't mean that you're never going to meet the people who are meant to be in your life. It just means you're having a time where you've got to embrace sacred solitude. You've got to really get to know who you are, find out what you love, really embrace your passions. And it's kind of like meeting a romantic partner. You don't go out searching. You just get on with your life. You do your day-to-day activities and you don't think about it. And eventually at the right time, you'll bump into those people, or they'll just appear, who you just really gel with. So the next time you're out with people, be it people you think are friends or acquaintances or people that you work with, and you have that voice in your head that tells you, I don't know what to say, I'm really struggling here, this feels really forced, I'm really uncomfortable, what's wrong with me, why can't I socialise, I don't know how to make conversation. Remember, it's not you, they're probably feeling exactly the same way. And just because you can't make conversation doesn't mean there's something wrong with you. It simply means that you're not on the same wavelength as that other human being. You're making effort, and in life sometimes you just got to make effort. You've got to take time out just to communicate and just experience relating to other human beings. It's not always going to be easy, but there will be people in your life that you come across that really know you and that really get you. But the more that you become acquainted with who you are, the more you get you, the more that you accept you, the more that you appreciate all of your strengths and your weaknesses, and learn to love your own company, the more that you will meet people in your life who accept you, appreciate you, and really value you. This is the way of the world, and if you really genuinely want to have more deep conversations, start to have more deep conversations with yourself in a really compassionate and kind way. And become loving and accept that there are going to be really superficial relationships out there. And there are going to be people that you meet that you have really shallow conversations and you don't know what to say. But this doesn't make you wrong. This doesn't make you a mistake. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're shy either. It just means that you're not connecting with them. And it's okay. And if you go to work events, for example, and you really feel uncomfortable every time you go, the next time you're invited, just say no. And learn that it's okay to say no. It doesn't mean that you don't belong. It just means that you're doing something that feels right for you, and it's much better for you to be alone, and that's okay. So I hope this has helped anybody that's feeling that they find it difficult being with other people. I personally find trees and animals much easier and I'm a bit of an introvert, and when I do meet someone that I really gel with, I really appreciate their company. But in the meantime, I'm just going to enjoy my own company. So thanks for watching, and I've got a lot going on right now, so I'd love it if you could just pop by the events section of this page. I've got a fundraising campaign coming up, and I'm not expecting you to donate if you can't, but if you can share any posts that you see with regards to this, I'd be really grateful. And on October the 2nd, if you can donate, as little as £2 or a cup of coffee would make a huge difference to the mental health and music radio station that I'm going to be setting up in 2019. Thanks everyone, and I'll speak to you again soon. Bye.